Hello creatives, happy new year. Welcome to chapter 2025. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get into today's video. But before then, have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't, please do well to subscribe, like, share and comment. So this is the design I'll be working on. Simple Crinoline Fascinator for beginners. So this is my crinoline, 5 yards of crinoline. You can use 4, you can use 3, you can use more than 5 depending on what you want to make out of it. So to make this design, I'll be using just thread and needle, then my crinoline and Alice band. Just 4 materials: thread, needle, Alice band and crinoline. So let's get started. This is just me making simple bow. Yes, multiple strands of bow. So depending on what you're looking at, you can make it big, you can make it small, you can make them of equal sizes, you can make some bigger than some. It all depends on you. This is like a mod in the hands of should I say creator? No, in a potter's hand. So you twist it into whatsoever shape that you desire. So let's see what I did out of this. Also note that this is a 2-inch crinoline. Is it 2? No, it is a 1-inch crinoline, the least that you can find. You can buy the 2-inch, you can buy the 3-inch depending on what you're looking at. Also, crinoline is one of the most flexible millinery material, and it is the most affordable of them all. You can use crinoline to make wonderful masterpiece. So if you're a beginner, you can begin with this. It is so beginner friendly, affordable and flexible. So are you looking at my hands? I'm just making multiple bows using my thread and my needle to hold it together. You can decide to cut it out one after the other, you sew it and keep it separate, and at the end you attach all of them together. But what I'm doing now is simpler. That's if you have enough crinoline to use for this, for a particular design rather. But if your crinoline is not much, like you don't have up to 4 to 5 yards, you can cut them. You cut the size that you want, make a bow and sew it and keep it aside. Thereafter you put all of them together. That's if you're managing your crinoline. But if you have enough, this is the best way to do it. It saves time. Yes. So this is how it goes. You just keep making the bow, and also you keep sewing it together for it not to scatter. So that's how it goes. It is very simple. It's a design you can do in less than 5 minutes. All you need to do is just to make it as much as possible. The more it is, the more beautiful it becomes. All right, make sure you like this video, leave a comment for me in the comment section, and share with friends and loved ones. Don't forget to share, and also please turn on the notification button so that you get notified whenever I share a video. Remember, if you have not subscribed and you have watched up to this point, you are wrong. Just hit the subscription button. Yeah, it will not finish your data. Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. And also let me use this opportunity to thank you for year 2024. You guys were wonderful. I enjoyed your contribution on this channel, and I thank God that you're still here and you still be here. I'm soliciting for more support, more likes, more share, more subscription. Yes, support a sister by hitting the subscription button. All right, so have you seen my fascinator? You know it has changed from crinoline to fascinator now. You just keep going, you just keep going. I noticed that I have exhausted all the spaces to round the bow, so I had to bring this one under where I still have space to do more. So like I said, you can decide to cut it one after the other and bring it together, or you do just like I did. If you want it to be bigger than this, you can use up to like 7 yards of crinoline and you have it very big, very loud. So after now, our fascinator is ready. All we would do is to attach feathers and then attach Alice band for it to become that fascinator that you can put up on your head. How did you see this? Is this simple enough for beginners? Remember I said it's beginners friendly. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Can somebody who has not been doing fascinator, like is not into this, work with this style as soon as possible? Can the person create just by watching this video? Is it that simple? Let me hear from you in the comment section. If it is or if it is not, just let me know. Feel free to comment in the comment section. As you can see, I used thread to do the sewing, so it is right and very needful for you to use trimming or stone or brooch or bead, anything you can use as embellishment to cover the center so that one cannot notice the thread. Aside from one noticing the thread, the trimming, or let me say the embellishment, will add beauty to the design. So it is only very needful that you always finish your work using an embellishment. What I mean by embellishment is maybe your rose, your petals, your stone, your trimming like this, or maybe bead, or another crinoline, that a smaller one that you can just use on top of this one to make it beautiful. And it will be more beautiful if it's a complementing, if you use a complementing color, like you see this silver, it brightens the black crinoline that I used earlier on. This is what will bring out the beauty of what you've done. So you have to take your time with doing this finishing part of the design. This is like your finishing work, so you should be careful what you use to finish. It will determine how beautiful and how outstanding the design will be. So at this point, I want to introduce feathers to design. This is another magic maker. No matter how small or how simple your fascinator design is, maybe your crinoline, no matter how common the material you're using is, a feather, it will magically transform it into a very eye-catchy piece. So whatever material you use, be it cheap or costly, simple or complicated, ensure that you always introduce feathers to your design. The type of feathers that you introduce will determine how beautiful your fascinator will turn out. There are so many types of feathers. You can check it out and then see what will be best for your design, like what sits best on the particular design that you are working on. So I'm using star feathers. for this. I'm using these few numbers at the point, but if you want yours to be more glamorous, you want it to be very loud and look sophisticated, you can bring in as much of these feathers as possible. It will make very outstanding and very eye-catching. I don't know if you understand, but feathers, so always have that at the back of your mind, that feathers can transform a very common design into a sophisticated piece. So we are done with the feathers. How did a gum on the tip of my feathers, and then I fix it to already designed cream bowl. Just that, you just press it down a little, hold it for it to stick, then you let it be. Make sure while doing this. Okay, so the next thing now will be to attach Alice. Either use Alice band or you use elastic band. Alice band comes in shapes, of course different colors. So I'll be using black. You want to use anything outside black, there's silver and there's gold, and there are other ones that are placed with different colors. It all depends on what you want to use. You can use that. I hope you've liked the video. Yes, just give it a like and leave a comment for me in the comment section. Is this design easy? Is it beginners friendly? So you can use, I'm using thread here to attach my Alice band to secure it. You can as well use gum, not UHU, not something 4000, rather you can use candle gum. I hope you know candle gum. You just put it on like this crinoline. Now you can use a warden, put it on it and attach it to the Alice band. It is very safe and very secure. It holds very firmly. But if you don't have a candle gum, you can just use your thread and your needle like what I'm doing here. It is also very safe and secure. You take your time to do it firmly. It will not pull off. Decide to fight with the fascinator. Alright, so after this I'll use warden to cover the sewing, still to make it very neat. You can either use warden or you use the trimming that you use up there. You can also use it under to cover all those threads that will be showing, to make your work very neat and very professional. Wow. Okay, with this our fascinator is ready. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment for me. I would love to hear from you. Interact, let's talk, let's understand ourselves. Is it beginners friendly? Let me hear from you. And if you're a new viewer and you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe.